What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dubinsky, TCG, and it is finally here. Whispers in the Well has officially dropped at local card shops. I just bought this booster box, drove straight home to get this open for you guys. Hopefully we can hit some cool epics, maybe even an enchanted, and if we're really lucky, an iconic. I'm also really looking forward to see how the Whisper cards look in real life. I know that they have that gold border around them, and I think I've seen a couple of pictures where they have kind of like a holographic effect. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and break this bad boy open. Real quick, guys, I want to tell you about the giveaway I'm doing today. I'm giving away a Tinkerbell Giant Fairy promo. All you have to do to enter and to win is like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. The winner will be posted on my channel via a randomizer. Please make sure you view the full contest details on my channel. Let's go ahead and get into the break. So here it is in all of its glory, the new Whispers in the Well box. Slide that back just a little bit, and let's go ahead and get into the break. So, I know we always talk about last pack magic. Is there a such thing as first pack magic? Because if so, I've never seen it. Let's go ahead and look at our art card first. Okay, so this is kind of new. I've never seen an art card like this. It says, Agenda, discuss the torn lore book page. It says, Agenda, discuss the torn lore book pages with Officer Hops, who likes donuts to destroy lore books. Okay, that's kind of cool. So I guess they're going with the detective theme on those. That's pretty cool. All right, we're starting off with a Mother Gothel, Fragile as a Flower, Rapunzel, Munchkins and Crunchkins and Crunchings. So Be It, Nick Wilde, Mulan, Flintheart Glomgold, The Game's Afoot, Ursula. Hey, we did hit a Whisper card. Cool, right off the rip. Hey, we hit the Ariel Whisper card too. And we have a Cold Foil, The Great Illuminary. So these are, I guess, how the Whisper cards are going to look if they're not foil. It looks like they just have the gold border around them. That's very, very cool. This is actually and also an enchanted card. So maybe we'll see. Oh, no, an iconic card. So maybe we'll see that later in the video. Wouldn't bet on it, but you never know. All right, let's get cracking into the second pack. I'm going to go ahead and put all the prices up on the screen too for anything that is rarer than a common card. And if the cold foil is common, I'll put that up there as well. But keep in mind with those prices that this is pre-release right now. So the prices are going to be significantly higher than what they will probably level out to. There's our next artwork card. It's pretty cool. Detective theme. Raksha, the Horn King. That's going to be a good card. Well, it's going to be a good card in combination with the other Horn King cards. There's our Mickey Mouse Detective. We know about him. Webby Vanderquack, Basil, Time to Go, Bellwether, Sebastian, Creeper, Lena Saberwing, Cold Foil. So I guess whenever I said that I was going to do it for anything besides a common, I didn't think about uncommons. So I'm not going to be posting the prices for the uncommons, but anything besides common and uncommon. Also, you'll have to bear with me a little bit today. I'm just trying to get over a cold or some type of like respiratory infection. I might sound a little different than how I normally sound, but we're gonna roll with it. Mother Gothel, Hinwin, Munchkins and Crunchings, Vladimir the Twins, Sleepy Hollow. That's pretty cool. I like how it's like kind of Halloween themed. They missed it by like a week, but still, it's still fall, so it works. Bellwether, Black Heron, Shere Khan, Castle of the Horn King, and we have a Headless Horseman, Cold Foil, Shift 5. When you play this character, each player draws 3 cards, then discards 3 cards at random. Choose an opposing character and deal 2 damage to them for each action card discarded this way. That's pretty cool. I can see that getting some play. I'll probably put that one in a penny sleeve. I normally put all of my Cold Foils in penny sleeves. I have quite a collection, and it's very meticulously kept. And sometimes I wish that it wasn't as meticulously kept because it takes a long time to organize these cards. But still, it's worth it. Especially if you're looking for like specific cards, it makes it way easier to go back and find them. Because sometimes cards aren't worth a lot of money, and then they are worth a lot of money out of nowhere, depending on how the meta shifts. Finnick, Hudson, Gaston, another Whisper card. Duckworth. This card is going to see a ton of play, in my opinion. I think this is a really, really good card. Judy Hopps, Robin Hood, Rapunzel. We hit our first legendary. Hey, and we hit an epic right behind it. Pretty cool. Let's read the Rapunzel real quick, and then we'll look at the Ka. Rapunzel. She has support. Whenever one of your characters is chosen for support, until the start of your next turn, the next time they would be dealt damage, they take no damage instead. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. First legendary, and we hit an epic. Let's read this guy real quick. Oh, okay, so he doesn't even have an effect besides evasive. He's a 7-drop inkable, 6 challenger, 7 willpower, 3 any quest for 3. I think that's a pretty cool looking card. Go ahead and sleeve those guys up too. Also, if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing videos about once a week. And we also do giveaways on the channel, so make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below so you can be entered into the giveaway for today's video. Shere Khan, Genie, Shanti, but I'm much faster. Tehran, Nibs, Ichabod Crane, can't hold back anymore. He hurled his thunderbolts. So this is going to be very similar to Along Came Zeus in some ways, and your deity characters also gain Challenger +2. So I think this is a good card. Man, I hate getting sick, especially this time of the year. It sucks. Alright, let's see what we have going on in this pack. Maybe we can hit something special. Let's see. I also bought another booster box, I'm not going to lie, from the same case. So if there's nothing in this break, maybe in the next break we'll hit something crazy. Let's see. Sleepy Hollow. Hey, Cinderella! This is a really good... Oh, back-to-back legendaries, and one of them's cold foil. Dope! Man, that's actually... So, both times we've hit legendaries, we've hit something else behind them. So, that is really cool. Look at this. This is going to be a really good card. Let me read the Cinderella for you first, then I'll read the Prince Charming. That's insane. That's awesome. Alright, here's the Cinderella. She's a 4-drop uninkable. She quests for 1, 2 strength, 3 willpower, and her effect reads... At the end of your turn, if you played a princess character this turn, you may put a card from your hand into your inkwell face down to draw a card. She gives you draw power and an extra ink. That's insane. This is a very good card. I've already seen a lot of people talk about how they are wanting to build around this card, so I am very happy that I hit that. And then let's take a look at this Prince Charming. So he reads, he's a bodyguard, 3 strength, 10 willpower, 7-drop inkable, quest for 2, and he reads, each turn, only 1 character can challenge. That's kind of insane. If you can get him out, man, maybe a blue steel deck is going to go really good this set. I can see playing that Cinderella and Prince Charming in the same deck. If you can get him out, 10 willpower, and only 1 character can challenge each turn, that's going to be hard to get off the board. That's crazy. That's really good. I'd say so far... This has been a pretty good booster box. Hopefully it doesn't like die down towards the end, because that tends to happen whenever you hit a lot of good cards at first. But let's see if we can keep it rolling. There's another Horn King. I think that's going to see some play for sure. Diablo, the Horn King. There we go. This card is going to see a lot of play in my opinion too. Shanti. Yeah, I think this Horn King card in combination with this Horn King card, I think that they are going to see a lot of play. You'll get to play this on turn 1 and then shift 2 to play this other Horn King, so you can have him out on turn 2 in theory. Whenever one of your other characters is banished in a challenge, you may return that card to your hand, then choose and discard a card. So you get to pull back anything that gets banished in a challenge. I think that's going to be really good. I would not be surprised to see that get a lot of play. We still have a lot of packs to go to. We've already hit some really good cards to... I don't even know if we're like a quarter of the way through the break. There's a Gargoyle. Cool. Let's see. Duckbang. Enigmatic Inkcaster. Francine. Come on, Francine. I wanted something else, Francine. I wanted to hit like an iconic or something. I feel like if we hit an iconic in this box... After pulling these cards, that would be crazy. There's no way. Oh, look, there's the new Dragonfire. The new artwork for it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Mushu, one of my favorite characters all time. Chomp, but I'm much faster. Tehran, Iago, Sudden Scare, the Bitterwood. Blue, I think he could be good maybe. Tehran again. I feel like if you're watching this video, you've probably opened some, but you might not have opened any yet. If you have opened some Whispers in the Well, what has been your best hit so far? This set really does have some really cool cards. And locally, my local shop is selling them for $100 a box, or like 108. There's 2 Whisper cards back to back. Detective's badge. So that's not too far off of what you would pay online, and it's only like 30 minutes down the road. So I didn't buy any troves today. I will be buying a trove though sometime this coming up week, so I can open it up on the channel for you guys. Brooklyn, Elsa, Promising Lead, Higgins, Big Nose, Hudson. That's another one of the gargoyle characters that I remember looking at. Let's see, David, I don't even know how to say that, I'm not gonna try. Judy Hopps, Mayor Wind Dancer, Goofy, Judy Hopps, cold foil. Very cool, very cool. Man, some of the names on these characters, crazy. Sometimes I try and pronounce some stuff and I'm like, I don't even know what this guy is. I don't even know where he's from. But at least it's not as bad as like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Has some crazy character names. And the text on the card is like, this that tall. And maybe I gave it away, but I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Not anymore. Francine, Flynn Rider, Broadway, another gargoyle, Jasmine, Daisy Duck, Scrooge McDuck, and a Donald Duck. That's duck to duck to duck. It's 3 ducks back to back to back. There we go. Finally got it open. Sometimes these packs fighting me. Another Dragonfire, Hinwind's Vision, Flash, Finnick, Francine. Hitting a lot of Francines, come on. Get to Safety, Ink Amplifier, the Horn King Cold Foil. I wonder if there's a lot of those being printed in cold foil, but this Ink Amplifier card, I remember looking at this beforehand. Whenever an opponent draws a card during their turn, if it's the second card they've drawn this turn, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exerted. I think this card's going to be really, really good for some ramp decks. There's a ton of cards that your opponent could play that would make them draw more cards than one in their turn. So if you have that item down, it would either persuade them to maybe not draw as many as they would, or if they decide to just go for it and draw, then you just get to keep inking. There's a Demona. Let's see. Launchpad, Minnie Mouse, Goliath, Webby's Diary, Hook Hand. Don't even know. Ingenious Device. Next stop, Olympus. We're probably about halfway, maybe a little more. I think they came out swinging with this set. I mean, I felt like Fabled Set 9, it made sense. They had to do some like reprints and stuff because it's like, you know, right after set rotation. So they're going to do reprints. This set, I think they went crazy. I think they printed a bunch of really, really, really good cards in this set. Man, it sucks being sick. Peter Pan, Mushu, Anna, Mrs. Beakley, Chomp, Inspector Tezuka, Nana, Mushu's Rocket, Bagheera, Luminary Tunnels, the Black Cauldron, another legendary. Let's see if it's like the other packs. Nah, it's not. Okay. I was like, hey, every time we hit a legendary so far, something crazy's been behind it. The Black Cauldron. Now, I've seen a lot of debate about this card online, and I've kind of ended up in the same place that I think a lot of people have. I don't actually think that this card is going to be that great. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, they printed it as a legendary, so I think they think it's going to be pretty good. But I have a hard time with it. I don't think it's going to be that good. But I do think I'm about to make a Cinderella Prince Charming deck in Dreamborn and see if I can cook up something. Tinkerbell, Elsa, Li Shang, Flash, Chomp, But I'm Much Faster, Katrina Van Tassel, Bagheera, Encrustable Map, the Horn King. This is another good variant of the Horn King. This one might see more play than the other one, but maybe not because the other one's a one drop. And Minnie Mouse. That's a very pretty card. I like, purple is like my favorite color, so I think that's a cool looking card. That's probably why I like that Ursula so much. I pulled an Ursula from Fabled, an epic version, and I was like, man, this card looks crazy. But this probably has a lot to do with the purple. We almost have a playset of the new Dragonfire. Promising Lead, Flotsam, Donald Duck, Black Heron, Ink Runner. Let's see, when you play this item, draw a card. Oh yeah, this is actually pretty good too. Spooky Sight. This card might be like meta defining. Spooky Sight. Put all characters with cost 3 or less into their player's inkwells face down and exerted. That's gonna be brutal for some decks, especially if you're playing like an aggro deck and you're able to get this and you're like a ramp based deck. You're gonna reset their entire field and then you're gonna be able to just do whatever you need to do. So yeah. Sapphire's probably gonna go crazy. I think Sapphire and Amethyst are gonna go like super crazy this set. I don't know how well they'll like combo together. I'm sure they'll combo together fine, but I think that maybe linking them up with different colors might bring out like the true power from them. Rapunzel, Gurgi, Launchpad, Claw Hauser, Mushu's Rocket, Blessed Bagpipes, Zootopia, the Headless Horseman. We had another one of those. Judy Hopps, and a Lexington. This is another gargoyle that I think is pretty good. I could see it getting some play. All right, we are down to the final 5 packs. If we're gonna hit an iconic, now's the time. I don't think we will because I'm not very optimistic right now. We've already hit some like decent cards. I would like to see at least another epic card. Let's see. Hermes. Be Gone. Cricky. Rajah. So Be It. The Headless Horseman. Or Rewrite History. Iago. Pluto. Gazelle. Mowgli. Shere Khan. Hey, another cold foil legendary. That's 2 in this box. That's awesome. All right, let's read him. I actually don't know what he does. All right, let's see. Shere Khan. He is evasive. Whenever this character quests, banish chosen opposing damaged character. Not bad. Then you put 1 damage counter on another chosen character. That's good. Especially if you're able to just like combo him. But 6 drop is kind of high. So I don't know how good he'll actually be. Because 6 drop is pretty high. But still pretty cool that we hit another legendary. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendaries. 2 of them were cold foil. And we hit 1 epic. So not too bad. And I saw some people online talking about like quality control and like how all their cards were messed up and stuff. I feel like all the cards that we've hit today have looked totally fine. We got a Raksha, the Horn King, Detective's Badge, Goofy, Baloo, Basil, Duckworth. I like that card. The Game's Afoot, Jasmine, Minnie Mouse, Goofy, Flint Heart, Glomgold. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I don't think that was it. I don't think that was it. I think that's the 2, not the 1. See if we can get something better. We're down. These are 3 packs. 3 packs. We're going to see if last pack magic is going to evade us again. Because so far, we haven't hit anything in the last pack of any of my breaks. Let's see. Dragonfire. Hey, we got a cold foil version of that new Dragonfire. So now we definitely have a play set. Alright, which one should I do last? Because I want to hit something in the last pack. I think this one was on bottom. Alright, we'll just leave it there. We'll let fate decide. I don't want to decide. I keep coughing, so I'm going to have to edit all that out. Shere Khan, Saberwing, Cricky, Rajah, Vladimir, Donald Duck, Merlin de Gerlin, David something, Chef Louise, Shere Khan, the Sultan, Gaston. Oh, that is dope. So this is what they were talking about. So this is the one of the Whisper cards, and I guess since it's like a cold foil variant of it, look at how that cold, let's see if I can get it good on the camera for you guys. Look at how the cold foil looks on the Whisper cards. That's pretty crazy. I think that looks really cool. Last pack magic. We have to hit something in this pack. If we don't, I'm shutting down the channel. I'm never doing another opening again. Totally joking, by the way. Alright, let's burn that card. We got a Rama. Be Gone. Fergus McDuck. Gurgi. Flotsam. The Twins. Emily Quack Faster. The Robot Queen. Might Solve a Mystery. Whatever that thing is. Little John. Oh!
He needs some milk!
They did it to us again. But hey, it's okay. Let's go back over the cards real quick. All in all, I think that was a great break. This is our one and only epic out of the break. We got a Ka. And we got a Shere Khan legendary. We got a Black Cauldron legendary. We have a Rapunzel, a Prince Charming, and a Cinderella legendary. Then we have a Spooky Sight, which I think is going to change up the meta a decent bit. We have a Horn King, Headless Horseman, and then the Whisper cold foil card. Well, thanks for joining me for today's break, guys. Like I said in the beginning of the video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below so you can be entered into our giveaway. I really appreciate all the support. Until next time, peace.